Welcome to Mountain Mule Media. Mountain Mule Media is a production of Mountain Mule Transportation. This podcast was created to connect locals and travelers to businesses in southwest Montana. Through these conversations, we can better get to know business owners, what they do, and make the most of our time and experience here in Montana. These episodes will feature 10 to 30-minute interviews about businesses that help support our local community and our visiting community. To help support this podcast, you can follow it on YouTube and Spotify, and you can use Mountain Mule Transportation for any of your transportation needs. We will be releasing episodes twice a week regularly. If you or someone you know is interested in being on Mountain Mule Media, please reach out directly. Thank you for your support. Dobbs.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Yellowstone Wood Boat Tours.
Correct.
Tell me about it.
It's a scenic trip, floating down the river, having a cocktail party. You're sitting across from each other on bench seats. Traditionally, these boats came out of Oregon, and they were church pew type of seats where you'd be floating down, everybody's facing the same direction. And I always thought, well, everybody's turning around trying to look at each other and talk. And so I switched the seats around so you're facing each other, and then you have a charcuterie board in front of you and over a breakfast board with pastries and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. So the table's in the center, then everybody sits in.
And you're facing each other, and the scenery's all around you.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're on the river. There's scenery in both directions.
Cool. How'd you get into that?
I was working down in Jackson, Wyoming, doing the same type of trips. There's a wood boat tour company down there, and I actually had one of these boats, and I sold it to those guys. Like, I'll never do this again. And here I am, with four of these big boats, and we have a couple other smaller wood boats also.
Cool. If people want to do a boat tour, how do they do it? What do? They just get on your website, they give you a call?
Yeah, correct. Website, YellowstoneWoodBoatTours.com, and there's also a phone number, which I don't know off the top of my head, obviously.
I see it right here. I'll read it. 406-223-2488.
Sounds right.
Cool.
And there's a girl named Julie that works for us, and she usually answers the phone, but seeing I'm all crippled up this summer with a rotator cuff injury, I will be probably fielding the phone calls myself.
Okay, I got you. How long are these trips generally? Can you
2 to 3 hours?
Okay.
And they can be custom. I mean, I know we have someone that is doing like a yoga studio tour. We have like 4 boats going out, and they want to stop and do like a little yoga session on a beach somewhere.
Oh, I got you.
So this summer, that's kind of a newer thing. We'll do that. We've done weddings also, where we floated down like the bridesmaid in one boat, the grooms and groomsmen in another boat, and then they stop on the side of the river and get married, and then off they go.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Sounds like a simple wedding. So you can customize this depending if somebody gives you a call and they say, hey, this is my vision or this is what I want to do, and you can help them
absolutely
customize it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Cool. And then you said like charcuterie boards, or if they want to have different meals or something, is that something that can be arranged?
Yes. I mean, we do a morning float also. We have like pastries and stuff like that in there. And we can't provide alcohol just for liability and stuff. Yep. And, but yeah, we'll provide mixers. If they want particular mixers to go with whatever they're bringing to drink, we can provide that.
So they can bring their own alcohol. You just can't provide it.
Correct.
Cool. Is there anything else about the boat tours that anyone should know about? Other than they should come do it?
We generally have like a dry foot guarantee. You're not, you're not getting on a rubber raft and your feet aren't getting wet.
Cool.
I mean, my little tagline I always think is, what do you want, rubber or wood? The chicks always like wood. So.
Yeah. What's the max of people you can usually fit in a boat?
6 is what it is. And then we'll make I can judge it because there's also weight limitation. And then if it's like, say it's like 4 adults and 3 children, that could work.
Okay, just 'cause it's just a weight thing. Right?
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Well, yeah, YellowstoneWoodBoats.com.
WoodBoatTours.com.
WoodBoatTours.com. Cool. I'll put that in the description, and give them a call if you want to check it out. Appreciate your time.
I wish I could tell you more about it, but they have to see it to believe it. Understand what it is.
Well, the Yellowstone River is beautiful, and it sounds like a great idea.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.